Come on, everybody, it's summertime. It's Smackdown time. You want to watch this Smackdown? Bloodline! Woo! That's the most energy you get from me tonight, folks.
It is Friday night, and that means one thing. It is time for the Blue Brand. It is time for Friday Night Down Under, because we're getting an Aussie takeover tonight. We're getting Grayson Waller on the show. We're getting Indy Hartwell on the show, and they're going to try and leave the Smack It Down on their opponents tonight. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Like I said, Aussie themed show tonight. Unfortunately, we're not really jumping around like a kangaroo. We're not overly excited about the SmackDown preview because, quite frankly, it sucks. Now, people will say that WWE is well structured and Triple H tells stories and that the shows are on point from A to B, from B to C. They're formatted well, they're laid out well, they're everything that AEW is not. Look, and that might be true. Triple H might follow up on stuff, right? His shows might make sense. But that doesn't mean that they ain't boring as fuck. And that's exactly what these shows are. I mean, people are going to say, well, look, Angel and Apollo Crews got into a battle last week in the changing room because Angel cost Apollo Crews the match and now they're fighting this week. Oh, that's storytelling. No, what that is a match between two guys we give zero fucks about. So who cares if there's a structure there? Who cares if there's rivalries and you've got stuff continuing from week to week? If the things that are continuing from week to week are irrelevant, if they're boring, if they're two no-names like these guys. I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
No,
I don't get it, buddy.
I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can say about this show is at least only 2 hours.
Yeah, no, but look, everything on this... Look, I am not denying it. You look at the bullet points tonight, right? Everything is carrying over from last week's show. So, in terms of a continuation, in terms of, like, episodic television, yes, it makes sense, okay? It's not a shit show that's jumbled all over the place. If you watched last week's show, then you will see this preview is in alignment with last week's show, because what happened last week is continuing on to this week. But it's all boring. It's all stuff we don't care about. Cody Rhodes is looking to fight AJ Styles after being betrayed. Wow, okay, this fucking boring run's going to continue. Solo Sikoa is going to officially anoint Tanga Loa into the Bloodline. Wow, the Bloodline, the B-line, the version that we don't care about without Roman Reigns. Who cares? Jade Cargill goes one-on-one with Indy Hartwell. Are we going to pretend that we give a shit about this? Apollo Crews battles Angel. I mean, enough said. And then this week we've got the return leg of the tag team single match. Last week it was Austin Theory versus Ciampa. This week it's Gargano versus Grayson Waller. Wow, it might make sense, but it's all boring. It's all boring cookie cutter shit.
It's cookie cutter shit. And why are we pretending because he's doing stories that every story has to be good? If every story was good, every book would sell. Every movie would do well. No intention to rhyme there, but it's a fucking...
Yeah, but how's that a story? So just because one set of tag team partners took each other on last week, and then the other set are going one-on-one tonight, and that classifies as a story?
No, there is no story. It's just guys facing each other. Let's flip it next week. That's what it is. Let's call a spade, Triple H.
To me, that's not a story.
No, it's not a story.
It's just a shit one-on-one match. That's all I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's a shit one-on-one match.
That is going to lead to a tag team match for the titles that I don't want to see.
Well, no. What about the Bloodline? He's going to anoint them. He fucking joined like 2 months ago.
And who is Solo Sikoa to anoint any? Oh, but see, that's it. They're trying to further the divide. They're trying to show the cracks. They're trying to show that Solo Sikoa is overstepping his mark and he's not the tribal chief. Nobody cares. Tribal Chief's sitting at home.
But, no,
probably won't see him for another fucking 6 weeks anyway.
If Triple H, right, did long-term booking, why did he bury Solo Sikoa for like 6 months? If he had this in mind...
It's almost like they thought, oh crap, we've just buried Solo Sikoa and The Rock's going to disappear, Roman Reigns is going to go back to being seen once every 6 months, Jey Uso's heading to Raw, and then that leaves us with Jimmy. Holy crap, we need to actually start pushing Solo Sikoa.
No, it's pathetic. See, as soon as Roman Reigns comes back in The Rock and they like push that forward. These guys are all going to be forgotten about. I could honestly see these two getting released.
Should we not have seen signs of Solo Sikoa trying to maybe get leadership before WrestleMania?
He never even said a word.
Well, he did that time he wanted to challenge Seth and he got booed out the building.
Right, well, that's why then.
Anyway, right, Cody's looking for a fight after being betrayed by AJ Styles. Do we really need another match between these two? I like AJ, but we know how this is going to end. It's going to end with adrenaline in my song. I mean, who cares? Who fucking cares?
What do you want to talk about?
You anything to add?
No, SmackDown fucking depresses me. Not that the rest of wrestling doesn't, but I think SmackDown is like consistently the worst fucking show going.
It's just so boring. When was the last time something exciting happened on SmackDown?
No.
I like Paul Heyman, but he's cut the same promo for like 4 years now. And then before that, he cut the same promo with Brock for about another 4 years. So we've seen nothing really creative out of Paul Heyman in almost a decade. No, and that's no word of a lie, right? See, probably a couple of months after Brock ended the streak, we've had the same shit. It's been Paul Heyman's just been... You could have literally just recorded Paul Heyman's lines and then replayed them every week.
No, you're right. I mean, at least with the Hall of Fame speech, that was a wee bit different, but
it was like a one-off.
It's not television at the end of the day. But no, I think he's been at his worst recently because he's just been fucking crying. Fake tears.
These guys are dangerous.
These are
dangerous. They're fucking bums. They're bums. They lost to Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. They barely sneaked past the Street Profits. They're not fucking dangerous. The only thing they're dangerous to is the fucking Fox and the numbers and the viewership, the ratings. That's the only thing they're a danger to. Anyway, I'm sick of this bloodline. I mean, it's living off Roman Reigns' reputation.
No, it is, and you know, if he's not going to fucking be there, then it has to evolve. But again, it's pathetic. It feels like we're just fucking waiting.
See if this Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga, see if they came in, right, and they weren't put into the bloodline, and they were just two random Samoans, they'd have been released by now. They'd have been sent back to NXT. Or sent over the Samoan border. Wherever that is.
It's the Isle of Samoa, mate.
Swim back to the Isle of fucking... Hopefully get ate by a shark on the way there. But I just don't see what's happening here with the bloodlines. I don't really care about that. Could we... But the thing is, it's not even like you can get excited about the return of Roman Reigns, because it just won't happen.
No, of course it won't happen.
Now, why can't it happen? What's Roman Reigns doing? Why can't he turn up the night and go, no, you don't bring in anybody. It's me that brings in people.
I'm the man. Are you?
And hold on, did the other guy not get anointed yet?
No, he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
So what's the deal here?
I don't know. It's just some fancy word to try and fucking hype up the show. That's all it is. It's like, oh look, we've got nothing to anoint. See, back in the day, man, when people joined factions, they didn't anoint them a month later.
They just came out, battered somebody, and they were in.
Aye.
Like, Triple H came out, hit fucking X-Pac with a pedigree, and that's it. He's in the corporation.
Boom.
Didn't he hit X-Pac with a pedigree, then 2 months later, aye. Tune in tonight, Triple H gets anointed into the corporation. See if they wasted 20 minutes adding Triple H into the corporation, people would have just tuned into WCW. They're like, I ain't fucking watching this boring shit.
I ain't got time for that.
Everything's so slow and dragged out. You ain't getting nothing tonight, you're getting nothing exciting. We're going to sit up to 3 AM, eyes bulging out of our sockets, and for what?
I know, but see, WCW 2000, right, was that bad that it never dipped under a 2 in the year 2000, and it was going up against Raw. But it's so fucking bad, isn't it?
You think, right, if Raw wasn't on, WCW would have... You would have to imagine that they would have got the majority of that Raw viewership. I would have said at least, 80%? Is that fair?
No,
80%?
I would say so too, yeah.
So as pish as WCW 2000 is, people say, and you know what? I will go as far as saying WCW 2000 is better than anything WWE's done in the last 15 years.
There you go.
People are saying, oh, it's better than 2019, it's better than 2024, it's better than 2023, it's better than 2022, it's better than anything in the last 50. Look at the people you had on WCW 2000.
Exactly.
It was like car crash TV.
It was some good shit.
I mean, you'd Scott Steiner with a live mic.
That's all you need.
Unscripted. That beats anything you can possibly do today. Hands down. Not even close.
No, of course it does. But people are fucking retarded.
You had real fucking wrestlers. Half of them might have been bums. But a bum in 2000 is a megastar compared to these dudes.
That's it.
Speaking of megastars, LA Knight, not mentioned in the preview. Carmelo Hayes, not mentioned in the preview. We've got Apollo Crews battling Angel or Angel, or who cares?
Angel, your ass.
Mexican 1, Mexican 2, Mexican 3 at this point.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh no, trust, cuatro.
Oh no, dos, tres, cinco.
Anyway, see if I want Mexicans, I'll just watch Lucha Underground.
That's pretty much it.
Lucha Underground!
Or the gardening channel.
2000, I want to say it came out in 14, might have been 15, is better than WWE the past year. Hands fucking down. And I will 100%, that's a fact.
No, I agree. Absolutely agree, but people don't
You want
see
to talk about stories? That was a fucking show that actually had stories.
Some guy's brother fucking eating people.
Locked up and he's a cannibal. Anyway, Johnny Gargano take on Grayson Waller. I mean, what can I say about this? Grayson Waller's probably going to job out to Big Johnny, or Wee Johnny,
Sick, isn't it?
with his little gay theme song.
Ah well, enjoy your wee gay theme song, big man. I won't enjoy it. I'm going with Johnny Gargano to win though.
Right, let's quickly go through the matches then. I'll go with Gargano to beat Grayson Waller.
Yeah, I went with Gargano as well.
I'll go with Apollo Crews with help from Andrade to beat Angel.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, radio. Apollo.
Apollo 13.
Jade Cargill versus Indy Hartwell. I mean, is there any point asking you?
I'm gonna go for Indy Hartwell to lose.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll agree with that. And then the other shit isn't really worth talking about. So there you go, guys. That's it. There's your preview. I mean, God love you. If you can look at this and get excited, then that's great. But
well, what's AJ Styles going to do with Cody Rhodes? What do you want to talk about? The gay community? Fuck off.
the gay community.
Gay community.
Anyway, basically WWE's audience. Anyway, guys, till next time. Peace.